lesson is 12.2, Simplifying Rational Expressions. Our objective is to simplify rational expressions. The vocabulary, an expression which can be written in the form of a polynomial divided by a polynomial, is a rational expression. To simplify an expression, you cannot divide just from right where it is to the bottom if there's an adding and plus sign. If there's an adding and subtraction, you cannot just go, oh, well, 2 can go into 12 6 times. That does not work. You cannot do it that way. You have to factor. So the first question you ask yourself is, what can be taken out of 6 and 12?
3. 6.
Bigger 6. Very good. So 6. Notice I put a parenthesis afterwards. What's left over?
2.
X plus 2. Please put a parenthesis around x plus 2 on the bottom. All right. Do we have any numbers on the outside of the parentheses that can be reduced?
6.
6, but is there a number on the bottom that can be reduced to 6? No, so that will be left. Are the two sets of parentheses on the top and the bottom the same?
Yes.
You can reduce them. They go away. So x plus 2's go away. What's left on top?
6.
What's left on the bottom?
Nothing.
Nothing. 1, really. So then you just put you circle it. It's a 6.
That's the answer.
That is your answer. Okay, if there's no plus or minus sign, you could just reduce like a normal math problem. What can be reduced for 15 and 25? What can be taken out of 15 and 25? 5. So 5 can go into 15. And 5 can go into 25. 5 times. Okay, is there a B on the top and the bottom?
Yes.
Yes, so you take the smallest amount of B's. There's 1 B on top, so I could take 1 B on the bottom. I have 2 of them, so I'm going to turn that 2 into a 1. Now you ask yourself, what's on top?
3.
What's on bottom?
5B.
5B. And there's your answer. Okay, C. C. So, is there an adding or subtracting on the top?
No.
No, so you can't factor anything out. But can I factor something on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes, what number could be taken out of 3 and 6?
3.
What's left over?
C plus 6.
C plus what?
6.
2.
What are you talking about?
3 goes into 6 twice. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it again. 12c squared over 3c plus 2. Okay, since the top does not have an adding or subtraction, you can reduce the numbers on the outside of the parentheses. So 3 goes into 12 how many times?
4.
4 times. And there's no c that's left on the outside, so you cannot reduce anymore. So what's left over on top?
4C squared.
4c squared. What's left on the bottom? C plus 2. When you're finished with your answer, you do not need to put it back into parentheses. All right. D. I'll let you guys do that on your own. Why don't you do it right now on your own? Okay, so on the top I can factor out a 2. So I have 2 on the outside and then 2m minus 1 on the inside. And then on the bottom it's just 2m minus 1. I can't factor anything else. So 2 on top and 1 on the bottom equals 2. So your answer is 2.
Wait, what? Did you do it that way?
Nope. Nope. Cannot do it that way.
Did you get 2? It's the same thing as A.
All right. This one I could factor, but at the same time, I need to switch the 4t and the 20 around. because they're both positive, you could just switch it immediately. So I'm going to turn it into 4t plus 20. So the top, can I take something out of 4t and 20? 4. Very good. What's left over? T plus 5. And then the bottom, can I take anything out? No. So t plus 5. Do I have something on top and the bottom I can get rid of that are the same? T plus 5 and t plus 5. So my answer is 4. Dominic, on example 2a, on the top part, what can you take out of 2x minus 12? 2. What's in the parenthesis you are going to have? Let's try that again. X minus 6. Okay, on the bottom, if you have s squared, that means you're going to have 2 sets of parentheses. I'm going to give you a hint. Are you ready for that hint? If you have a parenthesis up on top that looks like x minus 6, big chance you're going to have it on the bottom. So I'm going to put x minus 6.
Mine like skip a lot.
What are the factors of 6?
2, 3, 6.
2 and 3 and 6 and 1. If I add 2 plus 3, I would get 5, but 6 plus 1 equals 7, so I'm going to use 6 and 1. Now, do I have anything that's similar on the top as on the bottom in a set of parentheses?
X minus 6.
So I can erase the x minus 6 on both. Okay, so what's going to be on top?
2.
2. What's on the bottom?
X minus 1.
There you go. B. What can I take out of? I'm going to make you do B on your own. Let's try C. I'll make you go back to B in a second. What can I take out of C on the top? 8. And then it would be what? A plus 2. Okay. The bottom part of this one. The factors of 2 are what? 2 and 1. So it's going to be 2a and a. What are the factors of 2 again? 1 and 2. 2 and 1. They're both going to be positive. Check and see if it works. 2a times 1 is what?
2A.
And 2 times a is? Does that give me my 5a? Nope. If that does not work, switch it over. I'm going to switch the 2 and the 1 on the back half. Let's try it again. 2 times 2 is what?
4.
1 times 1 is? Does that get me my 5a? Yes. Okay. Now we can reduce. What's on top? That's on the bottom. That's in a set of parentheses. A plus 2 goes away. Okay, what's left on top?
8.
What's left on the bottom?
2A.
If I ask you what's left on top and you say nothing, there is something. What number is that?
8.
No. 1. If there's nothing, you've crossed out everything.
Oh.
And you need a fraction because something needs to be on top. It will be 1, which will be like your homework. I would like you to try B on your own. B on your own.
What's minus?
All right, so I broke it up for you, and then when it's reduced, it's 3 over x minus 5. All right, now look at A on example 3. The top part, is it in order? X minus 4, is that in order correctly? Yes. How about the bottom part, 4 minus x, is it in order? No. Okay, so listen to how to fix that. If there is a negative between the wrong order, you multiply it by -1. So, the top stays the same. So you're going to leave it x minus 4. But to switch a negative, you're going to go -1, and you're going to go x minus 4.
Why don't we just do x plus 4?
Because that would not be the same as the top as the bottom, huh? Would I be reducing it correctly? No. So, now, do I have something that's the same as on the top as on the bottom? Yes, x minus 4. I can reduce those. Now, if I have nothing up on top, what number is that?
1.
What do I have left on the bottom?
-1.
-1. -1 divided by -1 is?
1.
-1. Okay. Maddie, we're getting close. Okay. B. What can I take out of the top and the bottom?
3.
Not 3.
5.
5. X minus 3 would be inside. Okay. Now I have to switch the bottom because one's not it's not in its perfect order, so I'm going to make it -1 on the outside. So now it's x squared minus 9. So, tell me something. Is x squared a perfect square?
No.
Is x squared a perfect square?
Yeah.
Is 9 a perfect square?
Yeah.
Okay, that means I can break it up if there's a minus sign. So now I'm going to break it up into 2 sets of parentheses. Here you go, Maddie. Break up x squared. X and x. Break up 9. 3 and 3. Okay. What happens on the inside, you have opposites. So you're going to have a plus and a minus. So now I have 5x minus 3 on top. And I have x plus 3, x minus 3, and a -1. Okay. Can I reduce anything now?
Yeah.
Okay, what can I take out of both?
X minus 3.
X minus 3. Bring the negative up to the middle. So I'm going to have negative. Okay. What's left on top?
5.
What's left on the bottom?
-1. X plus 3.
I put the negative on the
X
front,
plus 3.
so just x plus 3. C. I need to switch it. What do I need to switch it? How am I going to switch it?
n minus 8.
M minus 8, but what do I need to have on the outside of that M minus 8? -1. How am I going to break up C, the bottom part? 2 sets of parentheses. M and M and 8 and 8. Plus 8 and minus 8. Because they're both perfect squares. Now, do I have something on top and the bottom I can get rid of? M minus 8. What's left on the top? -1. What's left on the bottom? M plus 8. I'd like you to try D by yourself. D by yourself. Okay, so this is how I did D. I took out 2 and it's c squared minus 1. I took out -3. You could do it all at one time and switch it around, and then it's reduced to -2/3. All right, goodbye.